Namaste everybody. We are talking today. We are going to talk about this particular issue of PTR Panivel Tyagarajan, the Finance Minister of Tamil Nadu, the flamboyant, should I say? I can say the flamboyant Finance Minister of Tamil Nadu, whose tape has been released. That's what they say, because that has become the fad now in Tamil Nadu, that you release tapes. What is this releasing of tapes? This is like secret talks or conversations that people have, private conversations of people getting exposed. Which is not a very healthy way of journalism, but still that has come to be journalism today. But what does this tape say? This tape says, or in this tape, purportedly, PTR Tyagarajan says that both the scions of the DMK, the scions of DMK in the sense of Udayinidhi and Sabreason are in the receiving end in terms of money, and they've received almost 30,000 crores and they don't know where to stash it. That is what he's intending. Now the primordial question is whether we should take cognizance of this random conversation or this bit of conversation, the audio that has come out. I would rather say that such kind of below the belt journalism should not be encouraged in the first place. Because somebody talks to you, there is always something called off the record. People talk to you because you yourself go on like the man who has revealed it, Sauka Shankar, goes on the record saying that I have sources and I can't reveal them. Why not? Why don't you reveal them? Because you want to safeguard their privacy. Likewise, you should also respect, though you don't like somebody, you should also respect their privacy. Have you respected it? You have not. Now revealing something like this, a private conversation, just imagine a journalist has had a conversation and it's obvious that it's off the record and they reveal it. Just think whether it is healthy. It is not. It may benefit us today, but I tell you that if you are going to open this floodgate, then it's going to become free for all. Anybody can record anybody's conversation, and you're going to see a pattern which is not going to be healthy at all. So I think as a responsible journalist, one should not encourage this, this modus operandi. I would call it a modus operandi because they work on this, and that's how they go about trapping people. It's not healthy, and therefore, though I do not like PTR, because I was having a conversation with him. I remember it was a debate that I had with him in Mirror Now or Times Now, either of these channels, because in the same office we have the debate. And when I was seated, this gentleman was very arrogant. PTR, he wasn't even in power. ADMK was ruling at the time, and this fellow was saying see, I don't know who that man, the panel is. I don't know who he is. But you see, I am responding. Then I interjected and said, why do you care about who I am? Times Now bothers about who I am, and that's why I'm here. And they have called me because of who I am, not because of who my grandfather is, not because of whom my father is. So there itself, my credit seems to be, or the merit that I have taken up, or the merit that has been attributed to me, seems to be much more than the merit given to you, which is nothing. When you take off your grandfather, your father or your great grandfather's name. So clearly the arrogance that you have, that comes out in your conversation every time, your body language, your conversation, in everything it comes out. Fair enough, but that can always be countered in a straightforward manner. Why should you have to resort to these below the belt tactics, taking these private conversations, revealing it? That is not the way things work. At least that's not the way I like things to work. I don't do that. A lot of people say that I have a relationship with a lot of party people. A lot of people who belong to different parties. I agree. Yeah, I have friends in DMK. I have friends in MDMK. I have friends in BJP. I have friends in Congress. I have friends in Naam Tamil Katchi. I have friends in Name the Party. I will have friends. I would have a lot of conversations with them as well, and some of those conversations, I tell you, some of those conversations could also be a little more critical on their own leaders. But that's all natural. It happens. That's what private conversations are about. That's why people have private conversations. Now, if you're going to make it public and say, look, these two people spoke this, it's stupid. Then nobody can talk to anybody at all. Every conversation has to be formal. Is this possible? So I think we will have to look beyond politics when it comes to this, because this is about breach of privacy. This is about breach of individual rights. And there I think we should not compromise. We should stand by the victim. And here I think PTR is a victim, and I would stand by him. And my sincere suggestion to him would be that you've taken the right course by not responding to this. And you should continue and should not respond to this. Namaste. Thank you. Jai Hind.